Right, okay, so Real Big Fish turned the radio off. Um, 90s ska punk, more leaning on the ska side of things. So there's a skank nearly right the way through the album, and of course that skank, it's energetic, it makes it danceable, makes it very, I suppose, easy for the listener to listen to have, well, listen to seriously or have in the background. It's always fun and bouncy, and you enjoy that. The musicianship on this from the whole band are great. The drummer's got some cool licks, the singer's a good singer, the guitarist is sitting there skanking away. The main musicians of this album do seem to be the horns, and that's very much exemplified on that track 241. But throughout the album, they've got their moments. All these wee accents and stuff like that, just making the music a bit more interesting to listen, adding a little bit of an extra dynamic to the whole thing. The lyrics are interesting because it seems to have this like a satirical slant of like teenage high school politics commentary going for it, which is, just like obviously what's trendy, who's in the club, the girl that's got a girlfriend, a beer where apparently he lost that girlfriend, and of course the great sellout, and what that's got to, whether these are serious points or not, you don't know. This band, obviously, they're a silly band, a silly fun band. I don't know if these are serious points or not, or the whole album's very much not taking themselves seriously, so take that with a pinch of salt. But apart from that, the whole thing is quite good. It's very enjoyable to listen to the whole thing. I think it does kind of seem to peter out and slip away at the end. I mean, not too much. There's still great tracks. But with the first half of the album being so heavily loaded with those great tracks I've mentioned there, the second half just can't match. No second half of an album can match up to that, There's not to take away from it, it's just, the first half of this album is so good, it's difficult to keep the momentum going. I suppose I have to give negative points for the fact that there's a track that was a silence, like 2 minutes of silence at the end and before a secret tune, which it just doesn't keep the momentum, doesn't feel part of the album. So I have to say negative points for that. But apart from that, this album on a whole, from start to near enough finish, is always fun, always bouncy, fun, danceable. It's just an enjoyable listen to, and it's got stuff for you to think about. So big up for this album, like.